Hello there, these comments are for Izma, and I am Michael, the founder, owner, and the materials writer for all of your lessons at the 7-step system to pass the TOEFL IBT. So it's very nice to hear from you. You made a message over at my website. Let's take a look at what you said. So you said, I gave my TOEFL exam. And usually when we talk about tests, we'll say took. I took my TOEFL exam, and I would say here, weak, and spell this like that. I have a weak score in reading and listening, and total score is 74. You might put a word like this. However, I need 95 for my application. Please guide me what course is good for me. Thanks. All right. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to give you a study plan. Now remember, I only have one particular online TOEFL course, but it does have over 700 lessons to help you with your vocabulary, pronunciation and grammar, reading, listening, writing, and speaking proficiencies. So the question is, how much time do you need to use my course and go through some of those lessons before you can reach your goal? So to go from 74 to 95, you're looking at a minimum of at least 3 months. So what I'm going to recommend here is a few things. First of all, get in the habit of reading every day for 45 minutes. This is very important. This is going to help and also practice listening every day for 45 minutes. Now, as you do the reading and the listening practice, work on your note-taking on the main and the most important supporting points of those reading and listening passages. So your note-taking in the beginning, Izma, will not be very good, but as you practice, you'll get better. And I'm telling you, if you can have good, complete, accurate notes during the TOEFL IBT exam, it will really help you organize your independent and integrated speaking and writing tasks, and you'll do much better during the listening and the reading parts of the test. Now, using your notes each week right now for the next 3 or 4 months, I want you to start writing 3 to 5. How about this? Let's say write 3 250-word summaries. This is very important. Each summary should focus on the main or the most important supporting points of a reading or listening passage. Also, I want you to start giving maybe 3 60-second oral summaries. So now you're actually speaking about the reading and the listening passages using your notes, and this is also going to be very helpful. Then I want you to, as you're doing these first 5 steps, each day you can start completing lessons in my online TOEFL course, and I recommend you focus on my 90-day TOEFL study guide. Now, of course, once you become one of my students, you have complete, unlimited access to all of my lessons. You can choose to use my study guide, or you can go directly to my course and work on any lessons you want. So there's really no restrictions there. The main thing, one of the main reasons, Izma, is you want to use a course like mine is this. Let's face it, you can study reading on your own, you can do listening on your own, but you can't really do the speaking and the writing on your own. You need to get some feedback from a qualified IBT specialist to help you improve. And guess what? You're in good hands. I've been teaching TOEFL preparation for about 20 years. I'm also a California State University San Bernardino linguistics and composition professor. So I have a lot of experience teaching writing at the college level. I've been helping international students for many years reach their TOEFL goals. So, you're doing really 6 basic things now. So you're doing reading every day. For your reading practice, do not use a TOEFL book. Find reading materials that you have an interest in. Magazines, newspapers, and longer books, for example. With listening, again, do not use a TOEFL book when you're doing this practice. You can practice TV programs, for example, news, documentaries, science, and especially history programs. These things are going to be very helpful for you. Now, if you don't have English TV and you need some websites to help you, I got 3 specific websites that will really help you a lot. Write these down. National Public Radio. Number 2 is TED Talks. And 3 is Randall's Cyber Listening Lab. Those 3 specific websites. Alright, so here we go. So the 90-day TOEFL study guide, it will give you a lot of practice in the 7 areas of my course, which means you improve your vocabulary, pronunciation, grammar, reading, listening, writing, and speaking proficiencies. Now, if you need to, if you get restless and you want to mark your progress, I do recommend maybe in about a month or so, you can take a full-length IBT practice test. Now, this is not part of your $38 subscription payment. I'll be honest with you. You do have to make an additional payment, but it's well worth your investment. So once you feel ready, maybe after a month or so, if you want to mark your progress, you can take a full-length TOEFL IBT practice test. Simply go to the 8th section of my course to learn more about it. All right, Izma, so that's it. So basically here, I've just given you 7 specific things that you can do. You're looking at probably at least 3 months, maybe a little more, before you can reach your goal. So how much time you're spending here? If you just do my first 5 suggestions here, you're probably spending up to 2 hours every day improving your reading, listening, also your writing and speaking areas. And then maybe for another 1 to 2 hours every day, you can go through the lessons in my 90-day TOEFL study guide. In fact, I will include a link to the study guide in this particular message to you. All right, thank you.